Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to the pilot seat. I'm Jeremiah.
I'm Melissa.
And thank you for tuning in, and thank you for those that have been with us from the beginning. Thanks for staying with us. I know it's been a while, but if you are unaware of what's been going on, it's YouTube-wide. A lot of reaction channels, breakdown channels, reactors and stuff like that. There's like a copyright thing going around. It's like hitting YouTube-wide. So it's kind of been a little slow, but we decided, you know what? We're tired of just waiting around and not doing nothing, Yeah. We miss our community. We miss all y'all. So we're back. And we're going to be flying right on into
Jenny and Screech by Ren.
We know it was highly suggested. Right. I've been so excited. I've been wanting to do this because I've been wanting to hear the song for so long.
So have I. And this is the first time we're hearing it, so
yeah.
We've never heard this song before.
Never. So strap in, get ready for this amazing, awesome flight. We'll be flying right into Jenny and Screech by Ren. Before we start, what's interesting is look at the guitar. Mm-hmm. I see like a chip in the body. Yeah. You see that? Like, ooh, this is gonna be cool. Is it for like aesthetic look? Is it like?
What part are you talking about?
Look at the bottom right there. See the little body? You see a little chip in there?
Of the body, not the neck.
Yeah, on the body. Oh. The bottom right of it. You see the little chip in there? And like the wood part right there too. I wonder if like it's for, This is interesting. It might. Okay. So y'all ready? You ready?
I'm ready. I'm excited.
Let's do this.
I'm so excited to do this.
Yeah. Miss doing this so much. All right, here we go. And click. Yeah. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
I gotta say this. I have not heard any song that sounds like any other song of his.
Every single song that he has, even though it's like a trilogy or whatever, like when you hear Money Game or whatever, they sound different.
And okay, so is he using a pick or is he finger picking?
I have to watch that part again. Let's kind of go back and see.
All right, let's go because that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah. It's hard to see from here. Finger picking.
It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny walked alone, she was dragging her feet. She was heading back home to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, because she walked it about 1,000 times before she wanted to escape. Can you blame? Well, on the very same night, in a different place, there walked this hooded young youth by the name of James. He was 14 years old and out of his brain, he'd been smoking ganja with the boys. James, he grew up to be a kid of the street. His mates called him Screech, he was quick on his feet. He was a liar, a thief, at 14 years old, the devil had set his sights on his soul. As Jenny walked home all alone, she felt scared. Usually she was alright, but it was like there was something in the air. A divine intervention telling her to beware, maybe intuition bogging her and making her so scared. Sirens sound in the distance to the beat of Jenny's feet. A symphony of the night that echoes crime on London streets. Jenny turns a corner, their eyes they meet.
This, okay, I get what the song, like, I think I get what's going. I think it's addressing an issue of like maybe women walking around on the street alone.
Right.
And I like the way he structures his songs because it's not like your typical, like, I don't know.
Yeah. It sounds like too, like this song, I could be wrong with it, but it sounds like the chords are kind of the same, but he just plays in different tempos.
Different tempos?
Yeah, sort of like an A minor, I believe. Then it and then there's another chord in between that goes back to the A minor 3 times, but that's in the intro, I believe. So let me know if I'm wrong. But this is, yeah. I'm curious. It's kind of. I'm not gonna say it's kind of hard right now for me to see exactly where the story's going because it just started.
But he's talking about the violence on the London streets, right?
Yeah.
Now, like when I lived in England, London was a very violent place, but it's not like the violence you think of like here in America.
Right.
It's knives. People get stabbed.
Yeah.
Stabbings are crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, because the guns aren't allowed over there. In
They're
England.
not allowed?
Like the citizens don't have guns.
Wow.
It's like the bobbies, right? Like a specific force is allowed to have guns.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah,
interesting.
Okay, let's go back.
Jenny's feet, a symphony of the night that echoes crime on London streets. Jenny turns a corner, their eyes they meet. Our poor girl Jenny, a boy named Screech. Give me all your money, bitch, give it to me. If you cooperate, then you'll soon be free. I want your purse, your phone, don't fucking look at me. I mean it, bitch, are you listening to me? Jenny freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite. Feel like liquid nitrogen in the dark night. She tried to find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes. What the hell you playing at? You playing games with me? I swear to fucking God, I'll slice the rosy off your cheeks. You think I don't mean it, girl? You don't know me. The last thing you see will be a boy code. Screech reached with the sheath of the blade, with the teeth that could bite through steel and slice concrete, and he swung possessed with the devil in his chest, and the statue she was turned to butter in her breath. It was a quiet dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny lay still on the cold concrete. She's found somewhere to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, 'cause she'd walked here about 1,000 times before. I guess that she escaped. It's such a shame.
You know what I'm really liking about the song? It seems like it has like different kind of styles of like musicianship, right?
Yeah, it does.
Like the singing, like it has like he sings like it's a regular song,
Right.
and then it transitions to like he's doing like a Mike Knight
Yeah.
or something. And I don't know, like
It's like he plays around with his voice a lot, which makes it really amazing because he's singing to what he's playing, but he does his voice in different tempos, and he also plays a rhythm in different tempos as well, so different bars.
What I also like, I've noticed too, like in a lot of his songs, like it seems like it's always in one location. This is just in an alleyway, right?
Right.
So like, but the camera, it's like I'm not seeing any edits. I've been so focused like on a song, I need to pay attention, but it seems like just one long take, like a one
shot.
Like a one shot, just
One
like
shot,
just the camera's just on him.
Right.
I like freaking love that.
Yeah.
Anyway, I really haven't noticed any edits. There might have been, but I might have just, I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's see. There goes the edit.
There. Okay.
Oh, come on. Really? Add? There we go. He said it was an edit. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, very nice, man. Very nice. Very nice.
Oh, Screech's tail now. All right, that was Jenny's tail.
That was Jenny's tail, so this is Screech's
Oh,
tail.
so you know what I think it is?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's pause this real quick.
Okay. So Screech was the aggressor.
The aggressor towards Jenny.
So
That's what it sounds
so,
like.
So Jenny's tale is from her view. I guess this is going to be about his view.
His view, right. And that's kind of telling her story, I guess, like how she was, and now it's going to tell his.
This is so freaking cool.
That is so, okay. Let's keep.
Okay, yeah, this is freaking dope.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, all right, go.
Our story, it starts right at the end of the life of poor Jenny, clocked out like Big Ben.
The clock.
Dear Screech, dear boy, where did he go? He melted into the black night just like snow. Patrick, man, let me in, please open the door. I think I fucked up, Patrick, really fucked up, man, I'm not sure. I got crazy, left this lady lying still on the floor. I think I killed her, Patrick, come on, man, I can't knock no more. But Screech kept on knocking till his knuckles became sore. But there's no sign of Patrick down at number 54. No refuge for our villain, for the bitter hands of fate, with something far more sinister in mind that does away. Hey, babe, you in? Nah, nothing really, I'm just a bit tired, listen. Can I swing around yours for a few moments? I just really miss you, babe. What the fuck do you mean you're busy? You fucking bitch! For fuck's sakes! Siren sounds approaching like a banshee in the night. The shrill cry of justice cutting like the sharpest knife. But Screech was never one to run, not one to miss a fight. One hand upon his blade, he turned to face the blue lights. Come on then, you fucking cunts, let's fucking have you then. I am Screech, I'm the boss, I'm the ender of men. You think that uniform you're wearing means that you own these streets? These are my fucking streets, and they call me fucking Screech. Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3", working London on the night shift. What he didn't think he'd see was a boy running at him like an animal possessed. With no time to hesitate, he fired 4 bullets at Screech's chest.
Oh, wow.
Okay, that was freaking dope.
Yes.
Oh man, I like it. Okay, that little, like
Right.
you shooting a gun, pop,
Right.
pop,
Yeah.
and then the guitar like a rifle.
Right.
Okay, so
So it sounds like in this story too. Now, when it's Screech's tale, Screech has a lot of
Anger.
Yeah, a lot of anger, and
like you were saying, like he's not one to miss a fight,
right.
right?
Very
he's
violent.
Not, yeah, he's not afraid of. But
Yeah.
okay, we gotta. Maybe it'll probably talk about later in the song.
Right.
It seemed like Screech went to his friend's house, knocked on the door, and was like, "I think
Right.
I messed up. I went blah blah blah."
When
Because
he
I think
said
she's
told
dead.
her, I think he's talking. Is he talking about Jenny?
I think so.
Right. I think so.
I think so.
I think he's talking.
I
about
left the
Jenny.
woman on the street.
Yeah.
I think I killed her. Right.
Right.
So he felt bad about that, but yet he's talking about how he owns the streets
right.
and I guess he will not miss a fight or whatever. Okay, so
Yeah.
so is he like an angry guy that has some sort of morality and feels guilty about killing somebody,
Right.
or is he just a stone cold killer? I don't know.
We'll find out.
Yeah,
That's why
but I
we gotta
do
keep
love
watching.
the camera angles. Like now, see how it's turning right there. Now it's
Yes.
like it's
Yeah.
a canted angle.
Okay.
I've noticed on this one it's like one long shot again,
Yeah.
one location.
On location.
You know you're good when you're like you can be in one location and still keep someone
Interested
in
yeah.
watching. You don't have to do a whole bunch of edits.
Right.
You don't have to do no jump cuts or anything like that.
Right.
You know, this is freaking dope. And one shots are my favorite.
His chest.
Oh no, he died. That's the camera go. Oh.
Wait a minute. Like rewind this back again. Wait. What did I? Okay.
He shot. Okay,
Let me see it again real quick.
it's like he died. That's why it failed. Watch the camera angle. Watch when he shoots.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Okay.
The camera guy's getting shot, and he falls dead
Oh, got
or
it.
something.
Got it. Okay. Got it.
That's freaking cool.
Story it ends right at the start. Young Screech and poor Jenny lying one street apart. An officer shaken by the boy that he claimed to body.
Caught, killed Screech.
Screech.
So, and he's saying that now they're both lying dead a street apart.
So Jenny and Screech they're lying dead
A street
apart. Okay.
Guys, I swear, like Ren's like really good at storytelling.
Oh yeah. He's like so theatrical with what he does.
Yeah, he's like,
and they say too, you can actually like. Of course, it's going to have his story because apparently, I don't know, from what I think it was in one of our comments that somebody said this is a true story, something like that.
No, I don't know. I didn't
but
see that.
I don't know. Like, if I'm wrong, let me know. But yeah, it's
we'll definitely have to look that up.
It's definitely hard to follow, but it's like.
See,
it's very captivating.
Yeah, and I tried to look at it earlier because someone, I guess, in the comments one time also mentioned like what does Jenny and Screech really mean in UK terms.
Yes, that's right.
And I couldn't remember, so I tried to look it up.
But I thought the I thought the understanding was like in America that we call them a Jane Doe or a John Doe,
which would make sense because now they're both dead.
And I'm thinking that that's in their, where's this? In UK.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, so I think theirs is Jenny and Screech,
which makes sense because they're both dead now.
Right.
And so it makes sense. Like,
so
okay,
that's what that makes sense right there. But if we're wrong, let us know in the comments below and comment.
Because we try to look for it. I tried to Google it, and it just said there's no particular thing. It just kept referring to this song by Ren. So if y'all know the slang, because I lived in England and never heard of this Jenny and Screech, so if it's a real term,
yeah, it's just something I kind of heard of, I think, kind of back in the day, I think. So and if I'm wrong, like I said again, just correct and let us know.
Yeah, would love to know.
Right.
Not fit so shaken by the boy that he claimed. 2 bodies lay lifeless, and it's such a shame. It's such a shame.
Love that canted angle though, right there.
I love that chord right there. I thought he was gonna start playing Stairway to Heaven or something like that.
I'll just edit all these commercials out.
Yes. Now this is Violet's Tale.
Oh, Violet's Tale.
Okay.
God, he's a good guitar player.
Love how he plays.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So what's that style called? What's he doing right there?
That's just tapping, which a lot of people are using. Even bass players use it nowadays. It's just tapping the guitar.
And so, is there a reason why he's tapping up close, or would it be is it a different sound if he was tapping lower down on the?
Yeah, it gives you a different sound depending on because he looks like he's on the 2nd fret, and so he's where you tap is going to give you that sound of that note. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I love how I love his finger picking. Absolutely love it. I love finger picking. That's my favorite style of guitar, like acoustic. Yeah. Absolutely love it.
Yeah, I don't think he uses a pick. I think it's all.
He does sometimes.
Does he?
Yeah, I think on the first part of this when it was the first one was Jenny's Tale.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did on that one.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So nice.
London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. Rhythmic beats and bloodstained sheets. Our lady weak, she's tired and frail.
I'm gonna be honest, the way he's singing this one, it's my favorite one so far.
Really?
The way he's singing it.
Yeah.
And you might be right, it might be a true story because he's saying back in 2005.
Yes. Mm-hmm. this like gives me goosebumps.
Yeah, this
song gives me goosebumps.
Yeah, I'm loving the way you're singing this one too.
005, a lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. Rhythmic beeps and bloodstains, she saw a lady weep, she's tired and frail. To set the scene, we must rewind the hands of time for Violet's tale.
Goes from dying and staying alive to like some like
Yes.
you can just
Violet was a silent girl, grew up with violent starts. Her mother was a drinker and her father was a bastard. Every night he took her tie but never left the room.
I'm thinking this was a live performance here, like you know, like recording while he's in it, because like I'm hearing the acoustic from the singing.
Oh, like the sound
he's like in
of
the
the
hallway,
acoustic,
like
it sounds kind of like
he's got that little
it
reverb.
could
like,
be, or it could be like if you're in the studio, you can get that sound as well.
you could, but it sounds more natural
It sounds-
right
yeah.
here. Like he's
Yeah,
actually
I
in the
mean,
hallway.
Yeah,
I want to look
it
that
has
up.
like that echo sound. Like
Yeah,
you can hear
because like
the guitar string is back.
I mean, I would think so, because even at the beginning of this, he had the guitar plugged in.
Yeah, it could be.
So it could be like another. I think all this whole thing, they're all live
Yeah.
performances. Like they're recording the song as he's playing
Playing it.
and video, like recording the video.
Nice, very nice.
That's what I'm guessing.
Okay.
I love how Rim like does that, because it's like no other artist really does stuff like this.
Oh no, I haven't. I have
You know what I
not
mean?
seen anyone
Like-
else do this.
Yeah.
Was a bastard. Every night he took a tie but never left the room. I'll spare you with the things he did, I'm sure her mother knew. Violet was a silent girl, she moved out at 16. A semi-detached council flat, paid for by a welfare scheme. Packing shelves at Tesco, stacking jars like pickled bricks. She met a boy named Stevie and he was a little prick. Violet was a silent girl and Violet she fell fast. See, Stevie was a wrong un, but he sure knew how to charm her. Every night he took her tie but never left the room. History repeats itself, he'd paint her black and blue and dark. She never stood a chance.
Oh, very nice shot.
Oh, that's beautiful.
The devil comes to dance. Violet, why are you always so quiet? On her bedroom door and he's irate. He's been drinking and smoking, he's up late. And he stands by her bedside, she shakes, but her eyes stay shut. You fucking slut, I know you're up. And he pinches her eyelids and folds them up. Violet, why are you lying to me, Violet? She stays silent, things turn violent. That's the sound of his fists when they
this
fall
dude,
like
man.
crashing pallid. Hit like
I know.
hailstones, one to the collarbone, full force, full blown, blood splat, bone crack, knick knack, paddywhack, one to the jaw when the tooth spat, detached fist connects and disconnects a bone. A quick deflect to misdirect the blow, but nonetheless his punches met her throat. Such a mess he's left her bruised and broke. Violet, why you always so silent, Violet? Why you such a little liar, Violet? Do you think I wanna do this, Violet? In character, she stays silent. Well, say something, Violet. Silence. Fucking say something, Violet. Silence.
Okay. I don't know who's in charge of the audio with like the lav mic or whatever,
Yeah,
but he
it's-
gets some good recording. Like you,
Yes.
like you don't hear like usually when you use the lav mic and you move around, you can hear like
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of.
From your clothes, from your shirt.
Yeah, but he's moving around and he's doing this, and
Right.
it's got to be, because I doubt this is post audio. This does not look or sound like post audio. Like when he's knocking on the door, it sounds like a
Sounds
straight
like
up
a straight up knock,
like
like
right there, like
right there and then.
they recorded it there,
Yeah, I'm not sure on that one. Well, I mean, yeah.
and he's definitely performing. Like I love how he goes from like singing, and then he goes like his transition from like singing to like then he goes into just poetic, like poetry.
Right.
He's talking, and I'm gonna pull your eyelids up or whatever, you know. And then it goes right back into like who can really create a song that's talking about violence, but it's like a song you can just bop your head to. It's
Yeah.
freaking crazy.
And it sounds like, okay, so this part sounds like Violet. Do you think that she was like her father like she was abused by him.
I don't know if it's a father or or maybe an abusive relationship, maybe.
Because he says something about leaving her black and blue, but then he says something about mother and father. The father would drink a lot.
Oh,
so it sounds like the father was
or maybe it could be talking about maybe her parents were alcoholic, but this could be a relationship, and therefore, if she grew up with the alcoholic father, she doesn't know that it's wrong if a man is that way.
Oh, that makes sense.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like that's something she grew up with that she's used to. So now that she's kind of following in her mother's footsteps, and she's going through the same thing, and in this relationship, it could be.
Damn, all right.
It's like they say there's so many interpretations with Ren, but it's. Yeah.
And I can see why.
Yeah.
This dude, man. Okay, click.
Right.
Violet. In character, she stays silent. Well, say something, Violet. Silence. Fucking say something, Violet. Silence. Wait. Say something, Violet. Not one word. She stays quiet. London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. The doctor, in a state of shock, saw something here so very wrong. See, Violet, she was pregnant. Poor Violet, she was 9 months gone. Turning to the doctor, Violet broke her silence and she cried, if I'm to die right here tonight, please let my baby stay alive. The doctor soon regained composure, called the surgeon to come in. As Violet's world turned to black, the curtains closed, the lights went dim. In London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington just lost the fight to stay alive. A tragedy or a miracle, it happened on these very streets. Two twins aligned side by side.
Wait, hold on. Whoa, hold on.
So Jenny and Screech are twins?
I'm guessing that's where it's going.
Yeah.
It's gotta be.
I think Jenny and Screech are twins.
Dude, if that's
man.
I know,
right. I think Jenny and Screech are twins.
And didn't even know. They must, because remember, the mother died. They had to be given up for adoption.
Right, that's so true. And I think they were related this whole time, and they were twins.
Oh,
Right. Wow.
This is some of the best storytelling I've ever heard.
Right, it is.
Because the way he does it, and he just it gave me like I don't know, we could be wrong, but I don't think we are.
Right.
Because it would make that would make no sense. It would just be three separate stories that didn't even tie in. It'd be like, okay.
Why would it be a trilogy if it doesn't tie, if it's not in the same universe? Like it would have to be, right? So,
well,
wow.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's like I have a lot going in my mind, but it's like bleh, bleh, bleh. I can't say anything right now. Oh my God.
Right.
I'm a little speechless. Ren's killing it. All right, let's go back. Let's figure out. Let's find out what the ending of this is.
Aligned side by side. A girl named Jenny. And a boy named Screech.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So they were twins. So they're twins.
Jesus.
Right. You know what I love about too, how he does his wordplay. He could have easily, if it would have been just maybe another artist, they could have just went straight into saying that instead of going through the whole story with all these details. They could have just went into saying that. But he kind of makes you watch and kind of try to figure it out yourself.
It's like when you read a book and stuff, right?
He's Easter eggs there.
Yeah, he's painting the image as he sings too.
And you have to read the book to know the story. That's basically what his music is like.
Yeah,
and his wordplay is just like that. Nice.
Jeez.
Right.
So it must have been a true story. But how so sad is that? There was that the twin brother killed his sister and didn't even know.
I know. That's like, wow.
And they only died a street apart.
And they were twins.
So then the mother
were,
died around in the same one of the streets around there too. So they all. That's a crazy story.
So they obviously were born on the same day because they were twins, and they died on the same day.
No, I don't think it was the same day, or was it?
It's from what it sounded like. What he is saying, like they died on the same day, but a street apart.
I don't know if it was the same day.
If I'm wrong, I mean.
Well, it sounded like because in the story in the Screech's part, he went to his friend's house, knocked on the door, and he was talking about, hey, I think I did something wrong, blah blah blah, this and that, or whatever. I mean, it could have been because then. I mean, it could have been the same day because the cops were responding to her, and then he was going all riled up. It could have been the same day. That's freaking crazy. Born the same day, died the same day.
Right.
But one of the siblings killed the other sibling.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. Like, I love how raw that this was shot.
Yeah.
I just love how raw it was. You know what I mean? Like, especially when he's outside, you can tell it wasn't like a whole bunch of, well, except for toward the end, you can tell he used like green lighting and stuff like that. But like as he's walking and playing and stuff like that, it's just like going to make that dark, raw look.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
A lot of black and shadows, you know? And I love how it was like minimal editing, a lot of one shots in there. Man. Okay. I love this dude.
I know, so do I. Like from when we first heard Hi Ren, like at that point I was already hooked. I'm like, okay, I'm hooked on Ren's music now.
Yeah.
It just took that one song, and since we haven't heard all of his music because we're saving it for the reactions as well. But ever since we've been doing this with Ren, like the music reactions with Ren, sorry about that. I have not heard one song yet that he disappoints.
Right, like
have not heard one song that I feel like
it's always like crap. Oh, I didn't.
And you're going to get that feeling. You get excited with his music because it's like you don't know where he's going to go with it, and you got to try to figure it out. It's like he puts these little Easter eggs in there.
Yep.
And you have to try to figure it out.
Yeah, it was just
dope. And that's what I love about his music.
His storytelling and style playing. He can go from like singing to rapping, or then to like just being poetic.
Yeah.
Just
all along while playing all these different, bar chords, and it's like, wow, what? Like how he even remembers playing this himself is unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's just unbelievable.
You know what would be cool? I wonder if there's a video out there.
Yeah.
If it has like, how like rappers freestyle and whatever. I wonder if they have like, he does like a freestyle song where he plays and just.
I would love to see that.
That would be freaking cool.
I would love to see a live, freestyle Ren.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, they said that the fire in the booth is him freestyling.
But that's not him playing guitar though?
No, that's like, no, but he's freestyling though.
Right.
Yeah, but he's not playing the guitar.
I want to see one where he's doing both.
Yeah,
because when I see this, it's so brilliant that like, I don't even know how he does it himself.
Yeah.
Without getting lost without one or the other.
Yeah. And it was cool. His style of poetry too isn't like your typical poetry.
No, it's not. The
way he does it. I don't know. Like
it's just
I don't know. It's cool. I love it. Well, thank you, Ren, for being the artist you are.
And we want to say again, because we need to mention this real quick. We know that you mentioned the copyright claims that's been going on YouTube. And we're just going to say a little bit of this. We'll talk about it another time. But thank you, Ren, actually, for posting and standing up for us music reactors.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for that.
And I get it. Some people might think like, oh, reactors are just, using the artist's work to do it. And it's not really good. It goes a little bit more into doing it if you actually put in the effort to kind of like be transformative. Yes, there are some reactors out there that just.
Right.
Which goes into where like now there's another lawsuit going on between other streamers because of doing that, where they just like stream something and they don't even react at all.
Yeah, that's horrible. If you're
going to do
that's just free money.
Yeah.
You need to go find a job if you're going to do that, because you're making it off someone else, and that's not okay.
Yeah. And then we actually do it because we appreciate the music. We do.
We love doing
and
this.
And the visuals and the audio and the sound of it.
Yeah, it's nice. So.
Yeah. But we'll go more into detail on another episode on what's been going on with the whole copyright, and a lot of because a lot of people are thinking, and I didn't realize just how big music reaction channels really are until you start seeing people comment on like these other streamers and reactors talking about the copyrights, and there's the fear of like music reactions going channels being terminated. A lot of people are mad right now, like, no, this is all I watch, or that's how I know about new artists. Like, we didn't even know about Ren if we'd never done this.
And that's so true.
You know what I mean? We never would have known about Ren.
And that's like how you spread that word with music when you're an independent artist. So this it can affect them as like in a lot of ways, actually, more than us, because that this is what they do, and they go through all of this, writing all this music and, just putting it together. And it's just weird, like how to know that people are like just wanting to take that away. This is how they spread their word. They're not like these, big artists, and we'll talk about that later with the record companies and whatever. We'll talk about another video on that. But,
so I salute you, Ren.
Yes, definitely.
Thank you for,
a lot of respect.
You've talked about going to fight in UMG and the YouTube and all that. That's
a lot of
awesome.
respect for you.
We love your music.
We do.
We know people who don't ever heard of you. Just like we never heard of you until it was suggested to us doing music reactions. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's the value in it.
That's so true.
Someone said that modern day radios and DJs, basically.
Yeah.
But
that's so true.
But we thank you for that, Ren.
Yes.
Beautiful song. Amazing. Did not disappoint. Like you never do, anyways.
Never.
I don't know what you think. 4 thumbs up.
Oh, like double 4 thumbs up.
Double 4 thumbs up.
This was I love this.
Yeah, this was dope. The storytelling.
Everybody, I'm so glad. It kind of like we got to wait to do this because that anticipation was worth it.
Yep.
It was so worth it.
Yeah. Been dying to come back in the studio and just like, we got to get back in there. Yeah. But thank you again, Ren. Yes. Definitely going to spread the love and spread your music out more.
We're going to keep supporting you no matter what. And we're still going to keep reacting. So no matter what happens, we're going to keep going until we can't.
And all you renegades out there, we love y'all too.
We do. We do. And thank you for the love and the support, for the subs and all that. Thank you for that. That means a lot to us. So it really does.
Hope you all enjoyed. Thank you for staying with us on this ride. So go ahead and unbuckle. We're about to deboard this plane. And we'll see you next time. I'm Jeremiah.
I'm Melissa.
Take care.
Stay safe.
And God bless. And we love the U.S.